Happy Sunday. I'm in the boutique and I am so happy to be back and be going live with you. It's been a while and I as the title says, I am just coming back to myself. Just coming back to myself. So I am like remembering who I am, enjoying myself and my new regained freedom. Um, and my creativity is kicking in and I'm beginning to uh, make new designs and get excited about my business again. Not that I wasn't excited, but it had to get on the back burner for a little bit because was I had big I had gotten thrust into a new hello a new title or a new status in my life as an unexpected caregiver, and it was a learning experience because I was um, caregiving and still trying to become myself and run my business, and it was hard. It was hard. So I guess I should rewind this and give a little backstory on this. Hello, how are you? On this unexpected caregiver journey because it was something else. So, May, I went to a conference and I, when the conference was over, I had plans to come back and, well, I knew I was coming back to, hi, Eleonora, how are you? I knew I was coming back to be a caregiver. I was supposed to help an extended family member, an older lady. And so I knew I was coming back to, hi, coming back to help her. And it was only supposed to be 6 weeks. It became 3 months, 3 months. And it was a trying 3 months. And in those 3 months, I basically had to kind of put my life on hold um, to become this caregiver. I was coming and going live and posting and doing all the things as much as I could to my capacity, but um, it wasn't what I wanted to do. I had different aspirations for what I was going to do with my business or my brand, and it was not happening like that. The person was 91, is 91, and she had cataract surgery, and I needed to be there to make sure she was eating, she was getting her drops in her eyes, all the things. But not when you haven't ever been a caregiver. Oh my goodness, you don't know. You have no idea what what you're signing up for. And I had never been a caregiver before, so I didn't know what I was signing up for. I just, oh, I could do that. That sounds easy enough. I can care for her and while still maintaining my business and doing all the things. And it was not like that. The first couple of nights let me know that, what did you do? What did you do, girl? Did you really know? Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Do you really know what you got yourself into? I didn't. At first night she was fine during the day, right? And then all of a sudden at night she turned into like this wild, crazy person, and she wasn't sleeping. I was getting up every 5 minutes to help her change position. She was calling me by someone else's name. It was just really wild. And when I woke up the next day, I was like exhausted to the point where, have you ever seen a cartoon where the character is really tired and their eyes are like red with the blood vessels, the blood vessels popping out, or they're going around and say, "Oh, that's me." I was so tired, and this went on for a couple of days, and probably for a couple of weeks until I was able to like get myself into some kind of semblance of a routine and like put some boundaries down. Like, hey, look, right? I'm gonna have to go because, oh, I didn't mention that I was living there. They needed me to live with her because she's 91. She couldn't see, she couldn't cook, she couldn't clean, she couldn't do anything. Well, I mean, she could walk and do those things, but it was right. So this went on, and then once her family, if you knew the conditions that her family had her living under, it was really elder abuse, really. And so at the end of my 6 weeks, I had to say, um, I can't leave her. I have to stay here because it's like once you know something, you can't unknow it. And I isn't in my good mind or in my good conscience, I couldn't leave the lady there and leave her to die because that's what was going to happen to her if I left her. And so I ended up signing myself on for more of a task. But the thing that was really the major thing was that once her family and people that were originally helping her knew that I was there, and they just stopped assisting. They stopped coming to see about her. They stopped helping her. They stopped calling to check on her. They just left the whole obligation to me. It was big shoes to fill, and I was overwhelmed. I was tired. I was getting depressed. I couldn't really go live and talk to you all or make reels or do go anywhere because she was just old and she needed someone to watch after her. And so I decided to stay. Um, I'm going to be talking to you guys about this for some time, letting you know the process that I was going through, some of the events that happened. You know how they say the names have been changed to protect the innocent, and I can't share in detail, but I can give you some glimpses because this has now given me a new view of caregiving, and it also gives me a perspective of how I hope and pray I am not when I get older and someone has to care for me. And I'm thankful that I have children and grandchildren that I pray will be there for me when I get older because it's hard to know. You never know who's going to be there for you. Um, is there going to be retirement for you? Is there going to be a place for you? Is your family going to have compassion? And am I going to be flexible and loving? I don't want to be this grouchy old person who's bossing people around, who's giving the person who is trying to care for you a hard time and all that. I don't want to be that person. So it gives me a whole new perspective and a whole new heart and love for caregivers because it's not an easy task. And everybody is not set up to do it. Everybody does not have a heart for it. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you? Mhm.
Oh, good.
Good, good, good. Yes.
Love it.
Thank you. If you have any questions, let me know.
You're so
Thank
cute.
you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you crochet?
I don't,
Okay.
but my grandma did.
I hear that a lot, yes.
I'm sure you do. It's one of those things where you're like, when you were young, you were like, mm-mm, and now you're like, I really wish I learned.
You know, I am like that about playing the piano.
Oh,
My mom plays the piano. My father is a played the trombone, and my mom and my aunt are pianists.
Okay.
My mom did try to get me to play the piano,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to practice
Sure.
because there was a picture window in my living room and I could see the kids running outside and I'm stuck in the house having to play, right?
Yeah.
But now, as I'm getting older and looking back in retrospect, I really wish I had done that.
It's really too bad we can't be neighbors because I could teach you how to play the piano and you could teach me.
Oh
how
my
to crochet.
goodness.
And he plays trombone. Yep.
Wow! Yes, my dad had a group. It was called Bonsoir. So if you look them up, you'll see about my dad. And then he also played with the Clayton Hamilton Jazz Orchestra.
Kidding me?
Yes. And so he would. No, he's not Clayton Hamilton, but he was.
What is your dad's name?
My dad's name is Maurice Spears. And so if you look him up, he has a whole. He's in the Jazz Hall of Fame in Oklahoma City. And he played at most of the Playboy Jazz festivals.
Okay.
He retired during COVID. He had been wanting to retire for some time, but he used that as a He was like, yeah, I'm out.
At the ball once, so I probably saw him.
Oh, yeah, you probably did. So yeah, so heavy in the music scene. I wish I would have done it. I feel bad because now they're in their 80s and they're, you know. But my mom is gonna be 84 in February, and she still teaches piano. Makes very good money teaching piano. So, yes.
I taught piano for quite a while when the kids were little.
Yeah. So,
Good stuff.
yes. So yeah, if you ever want to come and sit with me, we can crochet. Let me teach you.
Too bad I don't live close.
Oh
We don't live nearby.
no. Aw. Well, if you know you're coming this way, I'm here on Sundays.
Okay.
Take my card and then say, hey, we're coming up for a couple of hours, and then you can sit here and chat with me, and we can.
That would be
work
so
it
much
out.
fun. I love it. It's a date.
All right, girl. Who was? Tell me your name.
My name's Andrea.
Andrea. I'm Tracy.
Tracy.
Very
nice
nice.
to meet you.
Val. Nice to meet you. Yes. Is this your son?
This is our son, Owen.
Hi, Owen.
Yeah.
All righty.
He doesn't like talking.
I know. I have to listen. I fully understand.
Yeah. It's so nice meeting you.
You as well. Bye-bye. Hello. I'm sorry, guys. It's so funny. I say this every time I go live that I can be sitting here by myself, not talking to anybody. And the moment I go live and hit this camera and say, let's go, 50 million people want to stop and talk to me about whatever, whenever, however. Every time. It's so funny. But so yeah, I want to talk to you guys more about being a caregiver and the ups and downs and the whatever the comings and goings of being a caregiver and maintaining your business and maintaining your true self, your true identity, knowing who you are and that's one thing, setting boundaries, right? I am not good with setting boundaries. I'm a people pleaser for the most part, but I'm getting better in my older age. And I had to learn with this situation because it was getting the best of me. And so, if any of you all have ever been a caregiver or know someone personally who is a caregiver, give them a hug. Check on them because it's there are a lot of expectations that people put on caregivers. Hello, lady. That are unrealistic because they're human. They have feelings. They have lives. I was expected to watch her 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I committed to it for 6 weeks, right? Because it was a family member, and I only thought it was 6 weeks. At the end of 6 weeks, and remember, I said, "Oh, I can't leave her. Who's going to come after me? Who's going to watch her?" I just didn't feel comfortable with it. But that was the beginning of another 6 weeks of really, really intensive care. Not saying she was in intensive care, but at the home. Um, Feelings on my part that were starting to really be resentful when I saw the people who were supposed to be there helping her not helping. And all of the burden was put on me because I was physically, emotionally exhausted. And do I regret some things? I'm human. Some days I woke up and I was in a bad mood, or I just didn't want to be bothered. Some days I didn't feel good, but I couldn't even be sick or whatever because I was the only person that would take care of this lady. She didn't have any biological children. She was never married. She um, was just the side chick, for lack of better words, to a man who had four children. And their mom was not mentally able to take care of them. And so he started talking to this lady to get her to help him with his children. And sometimes people will do things, whatever they need to do, to get you to do what they need you to do. They'll tell you anything, they'll promise you anything. And this lady's life got caught up in this man and his children. She was never married, she never had any children, she was the caregiver. So now, I mean, the the children are grown, of course, and um, the dad has since passed away. She's the only one still remaining, you know, and so they see about her, for a lack of better words, because they weren't really seeing about her. The lady was kind of left to her own devices, um, and that's the sad part because I knew her from a child up until my adulthood, and once I got there to see her and saw her deterioration, I was like, whoa, because when you're grown, hey lady, how are you? Good, thank you. When you are grown, and I mean, when you're a child, you never think about what your life will be as you get older, who will be there, or all that. So to see her, I never would have expected her to be in that situation, but here she was. And then I would have never expected that I would be the one that was going to be caring for her, or, doing all the things. But here I was, and I never expected things to finalize the way they did. But here it happened, right? So we'll go through all the things over the next coming weeks. I'll be going live a little more and be sharing a little more as I deem it permissible, because I'm still recovering from it. So, yeah, I'm still recovering. So, that's that. But on to bigger, better things. So, I'm coming to myself, and I said, holiday is coming. I want to start crocheting. Not again, but crocheting and designing and making. Okay, right now? Okay, I'll be right there, my love. Thank you. And so, quickly, because they're summoning me to come up to the front, um, I made a little shrug. So I think I'm gonna do this is gonna be another shrug. It's a similar stitch. It's the lattice mesh, two double crochet, chain one, two double crochet, chain one. I love this color. It's so soft and it's like inviting or relaxing. So I think this is gonna be another shrug. See, but let me show you the one I just completed. It's not going to be exactly like it, but it's in the same family. So I just made this week. Oh, and while I'm showing you, I see that it's like a little piece of, I don't know if you can see that little piece of, I didn't see that. So um, this is a little shrug. And what I love the most about it is, can you see the little peacock edging here? So I'm really known for like edging. So to do pineapple edging or peacock or fringe on the edge or whatever, that's kind of what I'm really known for. So let me see, I'll put this on. so you can see what it looks like. So here we go. Just a little shrug. See? It's real something simple. It's just kind of to get me back into the swing of making things and designing. So I did this, but what I'm thinking with this blue one um, is that I'm gonna do this one as a sweater, so it'll kind of open here. So you put your arm in, put your arm in instead of putting it over your head. But I like the peacock edging. I like the cap sleeves, right? And it's just something to kind of throw over your shoulder or whatever if you have on a little tank top or a little dress or something and you just want to have a little coverage. Um, I only have 2 balls of this yarn. Um, so, yeah, it might go a little longer than this, but not much. It'll be, like I said, a little shrug in this powder blue. Just 2 variations. And I'll probably have a pattern. I'll probably make a pattern. Let me take this off. So this is my adventure of coming to myself and making designs for the store. This will definitely be on the rack as the holiday comes, the Thanksgiving. It's just starting to get warmer. We had a pretty cool summer, but now it's starting to get warmer as we get closer to fall because we're back to school now and all the things. So this is this one. Hopefully, I'll be finished with this one this week, and this will be on the rack. This will be on the rack next week for sale. And I don't know what I'll make after that, but I enjoy crocheting, and I'm happy to be back crocheting, have my freedom to work on my store, to do my lives and to chat with you all, to make reels and post and, answer questions and to meet you all. So, yeah, I enjoy it. It's fun. I also have some crocheters that I meet with on Messenger, and we have like a little group chat where we video chat and share designs and talk about what we have going on. And so now I have the freedom and the liberty to do that because I would be on a live previously, and then I would get summoned by the person I was caring for. Um, I, I mean, or like if you get on a zone and you're making something and then you're in the flow and then you get stopped, then it's hard to like regain that flow. And that's what was going on with me. I was all over the place and I was like, how am I going to maintain this? How am I going to do it? And so now that part of my life is over, but now I'm free to share it, right? And to maybe give you some tips and share some laughs and maybe some woes and some disappointment, some discouragement. Um, yeah, and take you on a journey with you. Get your opinion. So I'm just realizing that I must be loving blue today because yes, this dress has lots of colors, but then I got the blue earrings on. I got so cute. So yeah, so it's been a while since I have been going on to other platforms and posting as well, but I think my first heart now is with YouTube and I miss going live. I had some friends that would hop on and they would chat with me and share with me what was going on with them, and I haven't gone live in a while, so I haven't been able to talk to them to see what's going on or anything, and I'm sad. I hope I didn't lose contact with them, you know? Um, yeah. That really sucks. But now I can talk to you and meet you and get to know you, and we can form a friendship. The more the merrier. But I'm here in my boutique. Um, I get to see the customers come in and out, and they have questions. If I can, you know, ring them up if they're making a purchase, all the things. Hey, my love. Yeah, and it's a beautiful place. It's a fun place. I'm blessed to be here. And I love going live while I'm here so you can actually see me in the moment and see the store and see the things that I have to offer. I think what I'm going to do is next week, I think I'm going to change the layout and merchandise the store a little differently. Yeah, I think it's time because, you know, if I have people, hi, Nat, how are you? How are you? Thank you for joining. How's your day going so far? Yeah. So they just here in the boutique, they just celebrated. What they got up there, Shirley?
Birthday donut.
Donut. But I need that like a hole in my head. Yeah. So like I was saying here, all the vendors we're like family. So we celebrate each other's birthday. So it was someone's birthday. They just had donuts. So I don't know if I need that, but so here's another. Here's I'm working on a shrug. This will be done next week, and then I will have it in my store, so I can. It'll be available for sale. Yeah. So I like the color. I like the feel of the yarn. It gives me like a really. I don't know. It really soothes me. It's so soft. The color and calming. I don't know why I'm feeling that way about it today, but this color really is calming me. Yeah. And I think it'll be good for fall, right? Even though fall you tend to think about gold, golden color, autumn or whatever, but this is still a good neutral color that will be cute, like to cover up your shoulders or whatever. Hello, how are you? Yeah, so I'm gonna make it and put it on the rack. All we can do is offer it up, and if people like it, then they'll come. If they don't, then I'll see. You know, your audience tells you what they want, and you know, then you go from there. That is how you forecast. You go back into your last season to see what did I sell last season, and what did people like, what do they not like, right? So, um, yeah, I had a crochet student earlier today. I always love that to watch people grow and progress in their crocheting. It's one of my favorite things to do because I feel like before COVID, crocheting was like a dying art, and then people got stuck in their homes during COVID, and then they wanted to pick up hobbies because they were bored and like stuck in the house. It was nowhere to go, and that's when and then it was the Olympics, right? And so then there was a resurgence of people learning to crochet and knit. And hey, hey, how are you? Hey, what's up? What are you doing? Thank you for hopping on. I'm happy to be here today. I was saying earlier that I haven't gone live in a while, so it feels good to be back live and sharing and talking and making all at the same time, meeting new friends. Yeah. So I was talking to, I think like a month ago or whatever, when I was going live. That's when I was actually in my unexpected caregiver journey. And I was talking about having a staycation. And I didn't even get to pull it together because it just got crazy. Hello. It just got really crazy for me caring for the lady. And I couldn't pull it together. I was too exhausted emotionally. So I still want to do some type of online version of a meetup with you all. Hello. And that way we can all see each other face to face and bring our hooks and everything together and crochet and learn and share. So if any of you guys are interested, just let me know in the comments that you would be interested in something like that. And if you haven't subscribed, please take the time to subscribe so that when I post about it or when I go live next, I can give you more details. And then we can set a date and a time and, make that happen. Yeah, that'd be cool. So, yeah, I don't know how many. I'm gonna look over there and see how many rows. One, two, three, four, five, six. I've done 8 rows, but I think over there on that one I did like 12 or 14. So, um, crochet is also a math hobby because it's always sequences, like stitches or patterns that you do come in, you know, sequences of different amounts, and then you have to do a gauge, and that gauge swatch will tell you how many stitches to do within that certain radius, 4 inches or whatever. 4 inches means 20 stitches or something like that. So then you have to calculate so that you can know how big you need to make this, how much yarn to purchase, because it's also important to purchase yarn if you can within the same dye lot, right? So that's another thing. Yeah. So, and then also I love to take leftover yarn and kind of mm, merge or mesh the colors together and use the leftover yarn to make another creation, right? So as not to waste the yarn, right? Everything is money. Product is money, made or unmade. It's still product and it's money. It's worth it. So this is double crochet. It's 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, chain 1. It's a double crochet mesh stitch. It's kind of open work, so it'll be a shrug that just goes across my shoulders. I'm not sure if I want to make it a solid shrug in the front and the back, or if I just want it to be a open shrug, like a sweater that you put your arms into. So maybe you can help me make that decision. I would appreciate it. Yeah. Let me see. Um, Maybe I should. Did I show? Well, I have some new people on here, but I guess I'm going to stop and go try to get me a bite to eat. It's almost 3 p.m. here, and I have not eaten since this morning, and I had a really super light breakfast. So I guess I better hop off, go grab something to eat. I may hop on live tonight. I may do that because I was testing out different times, right? If I should go in the morning, if I should go in the middle of the day like this, or I was finding that when I went in the evening, I was getting people that hopped on surprisingly. I mean, I guess I do watch lives in the evenings, but I was very pleasantly surprised that, wow, I got a good turnout. People responding, people commenting, yeah, people sharing. So, and yeah, you guys can give me some hearts, please, or let me know you're there, or let me know what you want me to talk to you about or share with you. Yeah, I wish I could take you on an adventure and let you see around Craft It. I've done that so many times. I feel like you guys get bored with me. So, but look how pretty that is. Look how pretty the color is. Yeah, I love it. Let me show you the one. I know I showed you before, but I'm gonna get it one more time. This is the one I just completed. Look at the edges. Has the little peacock stitches. There's like just a little solid border row at the bottom. And for me, I could wear it like off my shoulder here, or kind of up here and down lower on the shoulder over here, or whatever. And just like I did try it on over this. So I could wear either one of these with this dress actually, because this has a little yellow, even though the yellow is lighter, like a more pastel. I feel like this would go good with it. Or like I'm saying with the blue one, I can do it where it's solid in the back, but in the front, open it like a sweater and just have a short sweater shrug. So I don't know. I'm contemplating which one I want to do. But I love this peacock edging. It makes it so dainty and girly. Yeah. So we'll figure out. I guess the next time I'm on here, when it's finished, it'll be on the rack like this one, and then I can just share with you and let you know what I decided it was going to be. That's the one thing about yarn and crocheting, which I've found over the years. I will start a project and I'll say, okay, I'm going to start this project and it's going to be XYZ, whatever I think it's going to be. But as I start crocheting, the yarn takes on a life of its own. And as I'm crocheting, I can tell in my fingers if the yarn, if it's going to be okay, right? And then sometimes I find myself taking it apart, which is unraveling it or frogging it. And the reason they call it frog it, because every time you're taking apart, you're ripping, rip it, rip it, rip it. So it sounds like a frog. So they call it frogging. So sometimes I'll have to frog the whole thing or a majority of it because the yarn is saying, I don't want to do that. I don't think I like that. I want to do this or I want to do that, right? And so I have to kind of listen to it. Um, and most of the time, my intuition or my feeling with it is spot on, right? So my intention for this is to be a shrug or a sweater shrug. Now, if it becomes something else, time will tell, and I will share it with you. Yeah, we'll see. But I feel like I'm making pretty good progress because I just started this today while I was here at the boutique. So we shall see. Time will tell. Yeah. So, like I said a little earlier, I guess I better feed myself, or I'm gonna. This is a matcha. There's a coffee vendor here. She makes the best matcha, and so that's. I had breakfast this morning, and I've been drinking on this matcha since we opened up today at 11. It's 3 o'clock, and I don't have much left, but because I've been chatting. Went live on another platform, and now I'm live on this one. So, been yapping. So, I do need to take a break to see about myself and to feed myself before I go bonkers here on this live. But I'm happy I'm back, guys, and thank you for watching me and for your comments and for your love and your support. And I hope you stick around. I hope you subscribe and come back. I hope you share with others. And please don't feel that you can't talk to me or share your what's going on with you, your wins, your platform. I want to support you just as you are supporting me, okay? And so, with that being said, I'm going to get off of here and go feed my face. And I might try to go back on tonight and sit and chat while I'm working who knows, you might see me finish this tonight and try it on for you. So, okay. So I want to say I love you. I want to say that I'm praying for you and I'm rooting for you. And I hope to see you guys again. If not tonight, maybe tomorrow. Okay. Have an amazing day. Bye.